Blessings and salutations, wonderful Leos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot. It's a general collective read. It's for you, wonderful Leos. It's about fixed sign energy. Um, Basically, it's general, so it may not resonate to all of you. Again, if it happens to, with free will, you do what you feel. If it's not for you, leave it for your fellow Leos. I might say, because it's a general read, it may be you, or I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's him. I'm just going to read the cards. You know who's involved. Okay, Leo. And we're going to see what comes out in this read for you. But in the pre-shuffle, Leo, I was seeing for some, the general message was coming across where Leos was really annoyed of how something ended. From the time they invested, what they did, what they put in, it's kind of going back and forth on how you're handling it. It's like at one point, it's like you want to cuss them out. Tell them about themselves. Tell them how much they wasted your time or how much you invested in it. And then a part of it, it just be like, just leave it alone. Let it be handled by the Most High, and you learned your lesson from what you needed to from this. It's like going back and forth and being real petty and being and letting it go and just being a bigger person. However you want to see it, it's just looking like it's a fine line to which way you feeling to go, because you're in your feelings about how this ending affected you, even though it was better off with you moving away from it. It's just the fact of how you feel about this ending. Okay? So, for, or it could be how you feel about, Scorpio, because heavy Scorpio in it, cups energy. So, we're going to see what we have for you. And again, I ain't going to ramble. Let me just pray. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Leos. Amen. Amen again. Okay, Leos, let's see what we have for you. Let's read highest good of Leo, please. Please show me what I need to see. We'll spend it there. Come on. Let's see this. When it's time, but so hard to say goodbye. Can't make that up. Okay, let's see for Leo, please. Please show me what I need to see for Leo. And I think this fixed energy is comfortable with the decisions you make. You just want to make the right decision. Because I think the end is like decision on how you handle this, and then look what came out again. Look what came out again. First card to flip. Adamant to express this. Hold on. I want to get them in order. When it's time, but so hard to say goodbye came out first. The giving tree. Oh, deep, sincere love. I believe that. Confidence and excellence. Show off all about the audience. And the devil, Capricorn energy with a deflective individual. Somebody is like, listen, it's feeling to this energy like being being a bigger person. It's not. Yeah, they better pray that you do that. Okay, let me just say this. Bottom of the deck is compromise and a lie. Somebody is really going back and forth on how they dealt with something that was toxic. And the past it showed was time when it was time, but so hard to say goodbye. I know it was occasion when you felt you should have let go, but it was like this giving tree energy where the selfish, it says right here, will always take. Foolish will always take. Until there's nothing left to give, they'll take from that tree till there's nothing but a stump if you let them. And currently it's showing his deep love, sincere dear, with the confidence and excellence in who you are and what you put in, is looking at this person, which shows the show up all about the audience, but the devil, like, if they want to see a show, well, here we go. And it looked like you're looking at this energy as far as going out of this. It's like if we're trying to sit there and go toxic, if it's all about perception and people looking at you, it's more or less saying you're looking at the fact that I'm not gonna come out jam. I'm coming out on top, no matter what. Okay. Yeah. Even with the chemistry there, it was a lot more on you. Even when I see this dominating energy with the justice, even with dominated too, it's like it was a controlling, passionate, and I'm gonna say intimate, like the physical that really had a hold that alleviates some of the shenanigans. It was really attracted and loved this mother plucker. And it's a defensive energy from what you put in, like you better hope that you keep it cool and they keep it nice and smooth. Yeah, you standing on your own independently, and you passionately really feel that you want to release this so you can heal because you know the hold that it has on you, Leo, and you know where it could go. Not to the exact, but just saying that it can get real bad. But you just want the justice. You just want the balance, just to get, that's it. It's like you're looking like in some of this that you want to be a part of giving that justice. But let's just see. It's Capricorn here and a lot of fire. You're here heavy in this read. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, right in the cut is 6 of 1 with the temperance. Like, okay, how much time it take? You're gonna have your victory. Yep. And it does take time, but the victory is gonna come. It's showing that. You're gonna get past this energy of this resistance, petty, competitive, like tit for tat, whatever that is. You're gonna be above that. It shows you taking some time. You just wounds is pretty raw. Feelings is pretty intense at this time. Still trying to heal. The victory. Let's see, we have Aquarius is there as well. Okay, let me try to get this. Okay. Yeah, it's time to drop the burden. It's like, ooh, yeah. It just shows, even with this, it's time to say goodbye because you're not trying to take this burden and walk around heavy, feeling this heavy energy. It just looks as if you know how much you gave and you also know how much it took from you. Again, the giving tree gave till they took him to down to a stump. The Empress is in reverse to where it's being stagnated like weeds. Like if you looked at a plant growing, it would be weeds all around it, interrupting the flow. You got a major arcana on top of that major arcana, which, okay, let me just say this. The deep love that you have for this person, which is very sincere, dear, and it's both ways, but it's not moved how it's faded because it's not aligned. The confidence and excellence of what you know is in your wish fulfillment is showing with this 9 of Cups is that you know you can turn up if you choose. You really looking at this confidence and excellence, and you sitting there with this 9 of Cups because you know what you know confidently that you're not in a losing position. Like you're the come up. I'm just gonna just explain. That's what it's. Yeah, I see. It's unapologetically explaining that. Yeah, look at this King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse, and me looking at the Lovers here as well. It's just looking as if they're not as stable or all that they appear to be. It's like you was doing a lot to base. I'm gonna put it like this. You know good and well that they would be on a come up with you. You know good and well that you make them look good. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm gonna tell you what I see in these cards. They look good too, but you like, I can do that anywhere I go. And I'm not gonna speak for them because, like I said, there I see the energy of it being some sincere love, a lot going on, them being somebody that you are very much attracted to, But this energy that you feel and passionately attracted to, deeply loving them, but they was just taking too much, burdening you too much, and now it's more or less of this show off energy where I see it's all about the audience is clarified by the Ace of Swords, meaning that if again you could bring it in, you could make it happen, you could expose, show the truth, show what it is. The toxicity, the feeling of wanting to do that is the Judgment in reverse. Right on top of that is saying, that toxicity is giving into that is not being accountable. This unstable person who was in this position of they was deceptive. They wasn't trying to make a real offer, super toxic, and the end was inevitable. The King of Swords here is just to use discernment to realize that as much you tried to negotiate it, and work and try to solidify some type of contract, like some type of understanding. The grant took a long time to know from what you've seen that it's best for you just to heal from the disappointment and no longer invest in that type of shady energy. They're no longer giving in to that whatsoever. You're more committed into the truth, standing in your position of enlightenment. Pisces energy, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces here. Who else is here? Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Aquarius, Leo, you're here as well in that Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, um, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Everybody's here, but I'm just telling you the major arcanas. Yeah, super deceptive. This person was super deceptive. I see the devil, compromise the lies, seven of swords, stagnate energy. And it's like, are you really, in the challenge in the past is realizing how free you are by letting that go. Okay? Let's see. Clarification, please, for Leo. Clarification, please, for Leo. For Leo, please. Clarification for Leo. Yeah. See, you're over it. You definitely doing that Eight of Cups, moving away from it. It's just that for some of you, it's like how you go away from it is on it's on you and them. It's like the toxicity can make it go either way. But it looks like for you, you would give them what they want if they're trying to show their ASS. It just looks like even down to, and that's in a good or a bad way. I'm just trying to tell you what I see. Because your Nine of Cups is here with the devil upright and somebody not taking accountability as far as the Judgment in reverse. It just looks as if, yeah. Okay. Let's see. For Leo, please. Please show me what I need to see. For Leo, please. Clarification, please, for Leo on this message. Show me to see. For Leo, thank you. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. Well, willy-nilly. It was in reverse. It wasn't upright. And then with the two tens is judgment, accountability. All these major arcanas, heavy, King of Pentacles. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. Okay, and the right amount of cards came out with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, challenging on that lizardy energy that this mother plucker did see you as an opportunity. They used certain things. They seen how they price value went up as well. But what it shows that they had nothing to give towards that. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you was bigging up they self-esteem, I guess. Making them feel good about themselves. But it was nothing substantial they was giving you. Nothing where you felt you could really invest in, like a true future. You seen that they would take as much as they can. It was stagnating to you because you couldn't invest in it. Even with the chariot in reverse, is another confirmation on that major arcana saying that you didn't see a victory going forward with them. You wasn't even enjoying the journey. Okay? Because even with this deep love that you have for them, that's sincere and dear, it wasn't faded going in the way it was supposed to go for you. And you stood strong in it. Leo energy, strength there. But the confidence and excellence there shown with your Nine of Cups is the fact that you are, again, the stable one, the King of Pentacles, wise, strong, stable, more realistic than this person, than a person of who didn't see how good or how better it would be. The show off is all about the audience, and the truth coming clear is that the moon is in reverse. You seeing that you can't tie yourself to that anymore. It's like that energy that's more care about what people see than what they do. You clearly see that that's not something you could tie to. The toxicity is there as far as you knowing that somebody's not taking accountability, and you really tried to work with them. You did. You tried. So Cancer, Pisces, heavy, heavy, and Leo, you're here. Okay. Earth, heavy, or everybody else is Earth as far as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, like I said, everybody's here. Just the energy that they exude, heavy. Yeah, it's coming super clear about the instability and something that's not being nurtured that deserves it. You know. The deception, of lies. That somebody literally lied their way out of a whole wonderful story that they didn't know. And I think you realized that they wasn't built to be a part of what you was doing, especially the way they was moving. Okay, let's see. Yeah, as good as you look, the Two of Cups with the Four Wands in its cut. A true connection. Whole people can only build what you're trying to do. That's your true soulmate. I know it's still passionate and intense, but this person, it shows the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with Judgment in reverse, but they just can't be the one that's the one. Let's see. Advice and outcome, please, for Leo. Advice and outcome. Ooh, first thing out is the moon. People picking sides. That shadow sheet. And you see it. And you end it. And you hold on to the fact that you know who you are. You know what you have going on. And it shows that here comes this apology because they see you're moving on to victory and now you're enjoying your journey. And this mother plucker who see that you shut it down for them, they've seen that even down to that energy of just trying that get back, whether you was feeling that get back energy, that ended. Your perception of the past has changed. You stand strong that you want to heal. As far as that it seems like getting back would break down what you're building. Yeah. And what you're working on is truth, clarity, good times, and your wish fulfillment. It's like even down to the impatience of this untold story. That just take this time that you definitely know you still need more introspect and healing because you're still kind of pissed on how things went. But you know the way it's going is your independence and flourishing is going to bring a return, but they're going to return. But what is definitely shown from you focusing on yourself, what you're going to get and letting that go and just being your true beauty and everything, it's fated for you to get what you deserve. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, your wish fulfillment is there with the untold story, but it just seemed like you just It's an impatient period, just the frustration of the something not coming together the way it was supposed to. But it's like once you go through that little anger period and just let it go and just sit in your independence, it seems it's multiple returns. It's multiple returns. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to keep going into this deck because I want to get clarification and then I start getting real specific. But I see Cancer here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of water, a lot of water. Fire. Everybody's here, okay? Let's see. Clarification, please, for Scorpio. I got the stand, but it's not plugged in. That's why I don't have the ring light on. I'm using a little sunlight here. That we have for Leo. I was going to do a unboxing too on my other channel, but I don't try to go to the other channel just yet because I just want to build and have something here because I love this. Okay. Let's see. So if you want to see anything extra with me, if you're interested, I do post occasionally, which I got to get better on it, with Instagram and TikTok under the same name. So what I see here, even in your this energy of not, it looks as if somebody picked their side, as far as they decided to clean up, you know. If somebody's riding the fence, you see things clearly as if being somebody being greedy, and as far as you being clear that you no longer see an offer there. It might have been like super late or like you decided like on the 25th hour, like no, I can't do this because the death card is showing that that's blocking your true. It's blocking your new beginning, and it's like you want to end this phase and get to your new day. Because you're holding on to the fact, too, and everything that you know, that this person has been deceptive. They haven't even put in the work, got in the kitchen to roll their sleeves up. They don't want to do the work. So as far as this somebody who care more about what people think than how they move, is showing they coming with an apology. This Knight of Cups, of course, he has more intention than doing. Because even that's clarified by the Strength in reverse. It's not even to even go all in. It's just because they want to win as well. They know that you are come up. The Chariot moving towards success and enjoying your journey is the fact that you are looking to clean up and set up for your person. Yeah, unapologetically, because you see somebody who's very manipulative. Somebody was really throwing rocks high in their hand, extra dramatic, doing the most. It could be like they was cheating with somebody that was just doing the most. But what it looks like, from what you've seen, cool, calm, and focused, that this is something where two different lifestyles. Two different lifestyles, and it's like even what you're committed to is going in a step in the direction that you're supposed to be in, and not let somebody who is not even capable come in and mess up with your building. By any means, it's like you put in work. You put in a lot of work to get to your happiness and to get past this toxicity. Because you're not investing in that type of thing no more. No. Because you see that type of energy as a burden. So it's definitely Capricorn here, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, and Leo. You're here heavy, Cancer. Either way, let me know how this week go for you. I hope it helped in any way to let you see whatever you was feeling was confirmed. Till next time, wonderful, beautiful Leos. Love and light.